Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Bat Brand, and I'm back with another top 10 this week. This week is Batman villains, my top 10 Batman villains. And remember, this is my top 10. If you don't like my top 10, if you have your own top 10, let me know. If you don't like the orders I have them in, let me know in the comment section below. And, give me your feedback. I love the feedback. And so far, so good on the channel. I want to thank everyone who's been watching my videos so far out there. It's really encouraged me to do more, and I thank you for everything that you're doing out there for me. You, in the words of DJ Khaled, you loyal. You loyal. But we're going to jump right into my top 10 favorite Batman villains. At number 10, I have a Mr. Freeze at number 10. I like Mr. Freeze because, his whole aspect, he fights for his wife, and he's the way he is because of his wife. And, well, he fights and he does what he does so he can save his wife. And that's why he's on this list, because, that's true love. He does whatever he can, even though it's crime and it's wrong and it's not right, to save if it means saving his wife and saving her life, he'll do it. And that's why he's on this list. At number 9, at number 9 we have Harley Quinn. And I have Harley Quinn on here because, not that, I don't have her that high on the list, actually, because she really wasn't a big threat to Batman. She was always Joker's girlfriend, and I liked her character. I like how Joker got some love, too, but, that's all she ever was. She was just Joker's girlfriend, and she never really was a big threat to Batman. And that's why she's number 9 on the list. Number 8, I have Raz or Raish Al Ghul, however you say it. And he's on this list because he's the one man that has fought Batman. He mentored Batman. He taught him in the ways that he learned. And to me, he's the true rival of Batman. He's the one man who can not only match him in skill, but in intellect. Yes, Bane can match him in ability, like physical, but mental ability, it's Ra's. Ra's runs the League of Assassins, and he's always been he's over 500 years old, so he says. And Batman believes him. And to get the Batman to believe you, that's saying something. And he is on this list because I think he's awesome. And he was played by Liam Neeson in the Batman Begins movie. So that's always a plus. And at number 7, I have the Killer Croc. Yes, Killer Croc is number 7, basically because if you ever played the Arkham Asylum game, you know he's terrifying. I was 16 or 17, and I was a sissy. When I got that mission, I had to have someone else play it because every time he jumped out at me and said he was going to eat my flesh and he was going to eat me and stuff, and you had no way you could fight back whatsoever, I was terrified. And, yeah, I'm a pussy. But that's just the way it is. He is awesome. If you have not played the Batman Arkham games, you need to, just to see what I'm talking about with Killer Croc. And it's so good that he's finally getting the special treatment in Suicide Squad. He's finally going on the silver screen. So we'll see what he looks like on there. I'm very excited to see that. and he's number 7. And number 6, I have Firefly. I have Firefly at number 6 because I liked his design. Arkham Origins, he was my favorite fight in Batman Arkham Origins, second to only the Deathstroke battle. Because you had to use all your gadgets, all your abilities, everything. And you fought on the stinking bridge, the largest section of the whole game. And you fought on that bridge with cars exploding and bombs going off and everything. It was awesome. And I love Firefly. That's why he's on this list. He doesn't get enough glory. He doesn't get enough, really, spotlight because he's not a well-known Batman character, but he's still special to me. At number 5, and we're getting in the top 5 now, so it's going to start getting more difficult for, this is where it started getting difficult for me. Like, everyone knows who's number 1 going to be, but after, like, 5 to 2, it was very difficult at this point. But at number 5, I have Penguin. And I have Penguin at 5 because, and he's on this list also because he was voiced by Nolan North in the video games. And he voiced Deadpool, he voiced several other characters, Nathan Drake from the Uncharted series, and several other characters, and he's a genius with his voices, and he made basically the video game Penguin. But the Penguin for me will always be the one from 2 of them. I'm sorry, it's not going to be the Danny DeVito one. That one was just disgusting. The ones I always look at are the ones from the old Adam West show, and the one from the Batman animated series. Those guys had swag. Especially the one from the Batman series back in the 60s. Adam West's one, he had swag, man. He had swag. And that's why he's number 5. And number 4, I have Two-Face, Harvey Dent. He's on here basically because I liked his backstory. I like how, when he had the accident where half of his face got burned and everything, he basically kind of like developed a multiple personality disorder. I know in some comics and stuff they made it seem like it was already there and the accident just brought it out. But I like it. I like the aspect that he was one of Bruce Wayne's best friends and Batman's. And Batman was going to hand over the mantle to Harvey Dent and knew if he could step down, Gotham would be safe in his hands. And he even fell. He even fell under evil and fell under the ways of crime. And even he's acceptable. And he's voiced also in the video games by Troy Baker. And that guy's also another amazing voice actor. And that's why he's so high on this list, too. But he's number 4. Number 3, I do have Bane. The one man who could ever break the bat. And he's on this list strictly because of the Dark Knight Rises movie. And he was played by none other than ex-MMA fighter Tom Hardy. And Tom Hardy is a beast. If you've never seen The Dark Knight Rises, you need to. And shame on you if you haven't, if you call yourself a Batman fan. But Bane is amazing. Yes, I wish, in the movie they gave him the Venom. But, I mean, he's Tom Hardy, man. He needs no Venom to keep him strong. Or to make him look good, and to beat Batman up. I mean, look at him. He's already beefed. But I like Bane. I like the fact that he was the one man physically who beat the Batman and actually broke his back and took him out of commission for a while. And and it's awesome. I also liked him. He was even in video game form, true to form, especially in Batman Arkham Origins. I liked how they showed him before he went all beastly, and he's actually addicted to the venom, and that's why it's a drug. He's addicted to it, and I like that aspect because you kind of felt like, oh, he's just like everyone else that's addicted to a drug. It's an addiction, and we all need to fight it and overcome it. But he's number three. And number two and 2 and 1 were difficult for me because I love these two so much. Number two, I have the Riddler, and strictly because not the Jim Carrey version, because that was a disgrace. I'm still waiting for a good one in the movies. Please, please, Warner Brothers, put him in a movie. But the reason why he's on this list is strictly because the Batman Arkham games, he is incredible. The satisfaction of, first of all, beating all of his riddles and then beating him. Not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times in 4 different games. And the satisfaction of beating him, getting all his riddles, and finally beating him. The satisfaction is just beyond. It's worth it. It's so worth it. And I love the way he acts. I love who he is, and that like he tests Batman intellectually, and I like those kind of villains in the Batman universe because you need more of those. You really do, because Batman is the world's greatest detective. You need someone to test that brain. And number one, and don't tell me you didn't see this coming, it's the Clown Prince of Crime himself at number one, and still reigning champ, Joker. Yes, everyone, you may be asking me, who's my favorite Joker? It will always be two. It'll be two Jokers, because I got to give love to Mark Hamill's Joker, first of all, because he voiced Joker for I don't know how many years. I'm going to say 15 to 20 years. And he voiced him very well. And he's still doing it. And he's awesome. And then you have Heath Ledger's Joker that I came to know and love. And I'm just hoping Jared Leto can live up to those shoes in the Suicide Squad movie. And maybe he will, maybe he won't. But we'll see. I'm the kind of person where I want to just wait and see first. Don't make speculation. But that's my top 10 this week. If you please like and subscribe, and also stay tuned for more. This is Bat Brand signing out. Good night.